Hey guys, I just want to jump in here real quick before I start this video and mention that I reference this table a lot in the video. I actually just want to go edit the video where I make this table, and for some reason like the first half of the footage is gone. I probably just didn't transfer it over but then deleted it, not thinking about it, just being quick and lazy, not caring. My fault. But this table was my great grandmother's that was given to us by my grandma, that Amanda's gonna use as a sewing table. She didn't like the original color on it, so I took it down and we've been working on that, which is clearly not done. I'm not gonna upload that video anymore because I wanted the full story and everything to be there, but in this video I reference back to the table a couple of times as it being a video, so just to clear up any confusion, that video is not gonna happen. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like since I got you here. Thank you. What is going on? We're actually starting this vlog a little bit late at night. Lately I've actually been starting most of them during the day, which has been great to be able to have time and a space to do things. And if you look around, the previous video still isn't done yet. But I want that to be a dedicated video, which is why I'm starting a new one. At the time of filming here, we're still having problems figuring out coloring. I don't know how it's gonna figure out yet. So you guys probably do if you saw last video. If not, here, I think, or wherever it pops up in the cards, I'll link that there now. But right now, we are going to be taking care of Amanda's Jeep a little bit. She has been neglecting it and forgetting about it. And to be completely fair, it needs more work than what I'm doing to it right now. But I'm just doing basic stuff at the moment. So, we are putting a car seat in there, because we haven't done that since we moved. She hasn't had to go anywhere with my little one, Landon, but she's picking him up from his mom for me tomorrow because I'll be working. And then, gotta check the oil. And then I was given some lights, like headlights for it. So I don't know if they work on the highs or the lows. I'm hoping they're low beams because I already put LEDs in there and they're not very good. And the ones that were given to me were really good. They're really expensive ones. So I'd like to have better ones in there for her. And I'll show you what I mean here in just a moment. We're going to start with the oil. Oh, yep, there it is. Just the one will turn on and it flickers like crazy. I don't remember if it flickers when it's on or not. I don't think it does. But still annoying nonetheless. So, I'm hoping I can get those replaced. Kind of cold though, so I'm hoping I heat up when I start moving and doing things. Let's see how bad the oil is. Oh, it is cold today. Tonight, whatever. Let's see where we're at with the oil. Oh, we're actually safe. It's not burning as bad as I thought it was. Alright. So I'm actually just going to leave that as it is. I'll add more to it later. She doesn't need oil. Honestly, I don't think it's been leaking as bad as it usually is, or it used to. But I could be wrong on that one. But I don't really think there's many oil leaks on the ground, which is a very good thing. I won't bore you guys with the car seat. So here we have all the stuff that I was given. These are the lights that I put on here. Mars Auto LED lighting. For a proper vehicle, I'm sure they would have been okay. They're 9005s. What are these? Aha, 9005s. Okay, so it's one. Alright, two. What are these? These are ballast, but I'm not sure what they're to. so it looks like these go together here. Or they did until this ballast got squished, or this ballast got squished. Okay, so those go together there. This might just be an extension. Okay, so there's that one we just plugged this way. So that would plug in here, I would imagine. Screw that in. Not sure what that's for. And then okay. Alright, no ballast required. I don't know if it's picking up on video or not, but this one is flickering way more than this one is. This one is if you really focus on it, but it's nowhere near as bad as this left one is. So we're going to go ahead and continue replacing them. Oh, there's some big flickers. But this one's really bad. Okay, so I lied. The ballast may have been needed. So they weren't working. They weren't turning on with the ballast, and then I plugged them in without the ballast and they were turning on. Turns out I just had the parking lights on, so just the resistance they were getting, because I turned them on, and yeah, they're brighter. Because I was going to say they're not nearly as bright as my Jeep, even though I don't have a piece to show you. But they're bright. Like, that's just parking lights. And they still turn on. They still have power. But as you can see, you can't see much there. And then, yeah. Okay. Well, pretty sure her keys are over there. Hopefully, because I just locked it. So yeah, I don't know if the ballasts were actually needed or not, but they're not on there. And I guess they're gonna work. Maybe. Actually, but all the lights are off and no, there we go. Okay. See, she just has a nice delay feature now. That's all. Nice delay feature. That's what we're gonna call it. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's a nice feature. Her Jeep didn't have that back in 2008 when it was manufactured. Alright. I just gotta clean up. And then once I clean up, I'm actually going to bed. Because I'm not working on anything else tonight. I just want to make sure all her stuff is taken care of. I work earlier than I usually do tomorrow, actually. Not exactly excited about that one. But it is what it is. I mean, I am excited because I need to get up earlier. I've been asking for early shifts, which is not as early as I want to be, so it's actually one of my least preferred shifts. Because usually I start at 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I'm off super late, but it's already late. Like, I've already lost the chance to do anything. For this one, I gotta put you guys down here. For this one, I started at like 11. And then I'm off at like 7 or 8. So it's already late still. But I'm starting early enough in the day where I still can't do anything. So I don't like this shift at all. I'm asking for early, like when school gets out early, like normal people early. You know what? We're gonna have a talk. This is something I've been trying to not talk about. We're gonna talk about it. Alright. Well, as I was saying last night, there's something that I wanted to talk about that I didn't want to bring up. And the only reason for that is because I feel like it's a silly topic. But why can't I find a mount for a GoPro that actually works good for vlogging? And let me explain that one, because that's subjective. So right now I'm using their, I don't know what it is. It's the mini tripod that folds up. It's like a super small handle. It's hardly the size of my hand. And it works great. I actually really like it just for vlogging because it fits in my hand okay. Could be more comfortable, but fits in my hand okay. And it extends up, which is how it's set up right now. And that's fine. But if I need to set it on anything, I can't. Whoa. Like a table or a bench or something big, I can, but if it's set on anything small, I can't set it there. I also really have, this is one of my first, actually the first accessory I have for any of my GoPros. And it is the original handy thing, which is great. I think it's really comfortable. It's super lightweight. It floats apparently. And it works really well. Except to set it down, it's a balancing act. Like, it'll work if I just set this down, and if when I have, just my GoPro session on it, it works. And then 75% of the time, if I have just regular GoPro, it works, but I don't have just regular GoPro. Right now, I'm recording this on a GoPro Hero 8 with a media mod with a Rode microphone to the side, and then the GoPro Light mod on top, which we'll get into in a minute. So this doesn't work because I do set the camera down quite frequently, although this is comfortable. But what about the Gorilla Pods? Yeah, you're right. I've got two of them, as a matter of fact. So I've got this one. This is the first one I ever had. I used this one for a little while, just the regular Joby Gorilla Pods. I don't like them. They don't feel good. And then to set it down, you gotta get the legs all set up, and then make sure it's perfect. And then if it's not perfect, it won't work. And then I got this other one, which does feel better, build quality wise, but in my hand it doesn't feel good. Which is weird, because little camera, my little Luminex GM1, just for demonstration, or even put the lens on for you, if I can get it to go on. So anytime I use this, I've actually got this screwed into it. And this combination works really good. For some reason, I can do it just fine when I'm using this camera. When I use a GoPro, it just doesn't feel good to me. It's probably something I need to work on in my own head. But until that happens, this isn't an option. Although I do like that it's magnetic and I can just stick it anywhere. Okay, so apparently those are the only mounts that I have at the moment. But that's because I've gotten rid of a lot. I've tried a lot. Whether it be just the monopods that telescope out like the selfie stick. I've tried those. I've tried ones that are set up like the GoPro 3-way thing. Those just feel bulky. Like the one that is a monopod, but then it telescopes out with the folding ones instead of the telescoping. And then it opens up into a tripod, or it unscrews. I've tried both. The ones that unscrew, they just feel flimsy. And the ones that open up but still have that crap on the back that you have to hold, it's just too bulky. It's too much. And then when I'm using just the GoPro, whether it be just the GoPro or just the GoPro with a medium mode without an external microphone, on any GoPro mount, and even some third-party ones, if I move my hand slightly, the camera picks it up. And now I know sound is just vibrations, but you would think that they would figure out a way to make some sort of noise dampening inside their own mount. Anyone's curious, this is how that looks. And this is the mount that I was talking about. So, yeah. Yeah, that's how everything looks. Okay, and right after I ended recording that rant, actually that night, I realized that Rode just came out with a new microphone. Now, this new microphone actually looks amazing because, as you just saw in the last clip, I'm using the Video Micro, or Rode Video Micro. Well, now there's the Rode Video Go 2, I think is what it is. It's a little bit bigger than this one, but it's got the better mount, so you won't get like the random bouncing in frame. And it just looks all around better. I've wanted to get a bigger microphone, but didn't want to have the bigger microphone. I just wanted something better. Because I do a lot of audio editing just to get it to sound decent. So, really. Well, that brings me to my next thing. Look at that. She just peed in the garage. Not in the house. So I'm not too mad, but not in the garage. Anyway, that is going to end it for this video. I really didn't intend for it to just be a rant about GoPro stuff, but that's what it is, and I'm happy I finally got it out. Hopefully in the near future, I'll have more mounts and more accessories and more things that I want to try. I've got a lot in mind, and I will let you guys know how that goes if that's something you guys are interested in. Probably do it anyway, but yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.